Greek mythology was full of various gods and heroes. We will explore the mythology around Atalanta and see how she related to other figures. Atalanta. Her name Atalanta derived from the Greek word Atalantos, which means equal in weight. She swore an oath of virginity to Artemis to prove her devotion. Her two themes were virginity and hunting, which dominate most myths about her. What was Atalanta known for? A huntress. Atalanta was a famous Greek huntress and an exceptional athlete. She was also a favorite of goddess Artemis because of her survival instinct, impressive skills, courage, and noble character. Atalanta was known for her equality to men when it came to hunting or athletic accomplishments. Let us now witness her story. She had four known chapters: the voyage of Argonauts, the Caledonian War Hunt, the foot race, and metamorphosis into lions. Where thus Atalanta came from? According to Greek mythology, she was born in Arcadia, a region of Greece in the southern part of Peloponnese Peninsula. At birth, Atalanta was taken to Mount Parthenia to be exposed and abandoned because her father had desired a son. After a while, a she-bear came upon Atalanta, saved her, suckled her, and nursed her, until those same hunters discovered her and raised her. Atalanta then grew up to be a swift-footed virgin who was uninterested in men and devoted herself to huntress Artemis. Atalanta modeled herself after Artemis, wearing a simple sleeveless tunic that reached her knees and lived in the wilderness, independent from the world. While living in the wild, she slew two centaurs, Rhocus and Hylos, with her bow and arrows. After her beauty caught their attention and they attempted to rape her. The voyage of Argonauts. Atalanta sailed with the Argonauts as the only woman among them. Jason prevented her from joining, not because of her skill as a huntress, but that she was a woman who had the potential to cause strife between the men on the ship. After the death of King Pelias in Iolcus, funeral games were held in which a wrestling match would occur between Pelias and Atalanta. Atalanta won the match, which had been a popular subject to depict in Greek art. The Caledonian War Hunt. The first major event in Greek mythology where Atalanta appears in Caledonian War Hunt. The king of the Greek region, Caledon, failed to honor Artemis, so the goddess got angry and summoned a demon boar to ravage his lands. The king Caledon boar was one of the great monsters of Greek mythology, and many great male heroes came together to kill it. There was also a woman there, Atalanta, armed with her trusty bow and arrow. She was the first hunter to wound the boar. When it was finally killed by the man named Meleager, he gave Atalanta the head and skin as a reward. Meleager also did this to profess his love, but unfortunately, his jealous uncles tried to steal these trophies from Atalanta. Meleager killed his uncles, causing his own mother to kill him in revenge. The foot race. After helping kill the monstrous boar, Atalanta grew in fame. At this time, her father popped back into the picture and demanded she get married. Atalanta reluctantly agreed, but on the condition that the suitor must beat her at a foot race. Several foot races were held, but Atalanta was one of the fastest mortals in Greece, so she remained single. Also, she had a habit of sparing his suitors during the race if she caught up to them. Then along came Hippomenes, who is sometimes referred to in mythology as Millennium. Hippomenes knew he could not outrun Atalanta, so he went to the goddess of love, Aphrodite, for help. Aphrodite gave him 3 golden apples because she was offended by Atalanta's dislike of love. During the foot race, Hippomenes dropped the apples in front of Atalanta. Unable to resist, he stopped to pick up the beautiful apples. That made Hippomenes win the race. He effectively won the race and Atalanta herself. Metamorphosis into lions. After the foot race, Hippomenes had forgotten to thank Aphrodite for her aid. And when the two were out hunting, the goddess inflicted a sexual passion unto them that they had sex in a sanctuary, either belonging to Zeus or Rhea. And they were subsequently turned into lions for their sacrilege by either Artemis, the goddess Cybele, or Zeus himself. The belief at the time was that lions could not mate with their own species, only with leopards. Therefore, Atalanta and Hippomenes would never be able to have intercourse of love. In between the foot race and the metamorphosis into lions, the couple had a son, Parthenopos, who was part of the 7 against Thebes.